I can't believe it, but it's already December. And you know what that means? The holidays are just around the corner, the weather will be getting colder, and in some places you might even start seeing the snowfall. Or you can go the Chicago route where we did, where you get like 1.5 feet overnight, slave yourself shoveling, only to find that rain will come next week to wash it all away. Yeah, that'll put you in the holiday spirits. But even if you don't have snow where you live, you can always get that winter feel by hopping into some of your favorite Nintendo video games. Today we've got my top 10 personal favorite winter Nintendo levels. Let's check it out.
Number 10.
Winters from Earthbound. It turns out a good winter stage could literally be called Winters. I always love this area playing through Earthbound, and I think it's because it's so peaceful in juxtaposition to where you just were. Ness and Paula are trapped after a fight in the horrible zombie town of Threed, and they call out with their psychic powers to a boy resonating with them, a normal boy named Jeff. It's still pretty emotional playing as Jeff, like when his best friend Tony offers himself as a stepping stone for you to escape and follow the call for help. You fall into the snowy land of Winters, full of whimsical creatures like the Bubble Monkey, Tessie, and those goats which look like a fusion between Santa Claus and one of his reindeer. It's a great time, and a nice break from all that.
Number 9.
Mount Slide, Kirby's Epic Yarn. There are few things that bring me more joy than Kirby's Epic Yarn, and within that game, few things that bring me more joy than the snow-covered Mount Slide. Here you get the adorable spin border Kirby power-up. It's a penguin! And your only goal is to enjoy the ride while timing extra jumps for maximum candy and collectibles. It isn't a challenging stage at all, but like all Epic Yarn players know, the true challenge is trying to find all of the hidden items and filling your meter all in one go. I've had many runs down this mountain trying to get the best score, and it's still a blast giving these spin border levels another ride.
Number 8.
The Battle of Hoth, Rogue Squadron 2. I can't believe it, but with today's video releasing on the first day of December, we are just a few short weeks out from a new Star Wars movie. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, new Nintendo consoles actually launched with some amazing Star Wars games. The Nintendo 64 brought us Shadows of the Empire in 1996, a solid third-person action title that most remembered for its awesome opening with the iconic battle across the ice tundras of Hoth. A few years later, in 2001, we got Rogue Squadron 2 as a launch exclusive for the GameCube. And to this day, it remains one of my favorite Star Wars games of all time. They build on the great foundations that Shadow's version of Hoth gave us, and deliver one of the best variations of it to date. Full of fast-paced airspeeder action, tow cables to take down the massive AT-ATs, and then polishing things off with a little X-Wing action too. If you want to get yourself hyped for The Force Awakens, Hoth is the perfect place to chill.
Number 7.
Cool Mountain, Super Mario 64. One of the earlier stages you encounter in Super Mario 64, Cool Mountain is full of winter activities. Slide down the slopes, build a snowman, race a penguin, help find a lost child. Oh, that's not your child? Oh, my bad, let me take care of this. I've always found this level so cheerful and fun. It's an adorable little holiday village, and exploring to find all the stars and secret warp points always made this one stand out to me as a kid. As a special bonus, I'd recommend returning to Race the Penguin again after you get 120 stars. Ho ho ho! Looks like somebody needs to lay off the milk and cookies. Wait, seriously? That's messed up.
Number 6.
The Shiver Region, Paper Mario. Well, if penguins bother you in Cool Mountain, you can always head over to Paper Mario Shiver City, where the penguins are dead. Look at that, see? X's on the eyes? Yep. Totally and completely dead. Shiver City is home to a cute little murder mystery scavenger hunt. I realize cute and murder don't often go hand in hand, but it's a great little break in the RPG adventure that I very much enjoyed. In the surrounding path, you have battles like this. Look at that! Little snowflakes hanging on a thread for the diorama. Now that's just precious. It's all just so festive. Build a snowman to unlock the path, hang with the stars in the beautiful Starborn Valley, explore the mysterious Crystal Palace. This segment of the game is your own personal winter wonderland, well earned after such a long journey.
Number 5.
Freeze Easy Peak, Banjo-Kazooie. While you can argue that Banjo-Kazooie isn't exactly a Nintendo exclusive anymore, now that it's available on various Microsoft consoles, I played this baby as a Nintendo 64 exclusive cartridge for over a decade before the more recent ports, so I'm gonna let it slide. If you're looking for a winter level with a Christmassy flair, I don't know if you can top Freeze Easy Peak. This level is littered with classic holiday set pieces, whether it's guiding lights to join a Christmas tree, scaling a giant snowman, or participating in a sled race as a walrus. There's enough holiday joy here to warm even the coldest of hearts. Sometimes the collectathon nature of this game can feel like a drag, but whenever I reach the festivities of the peak, it's just genuinely fun to explore every corner looking for goodies. Look deep enough, and you might even catch a glimpse of the mysterious ice key. Ooh. Maybe we'll talk about that someday, I don't know.
Number 4.
Snow Peak Ruins, Twilight Princess. The Legend of Zelda series has a handful of solid snow and ice levels. Some a bit more fun to play through than others, but the one that always stands out in my mind is Twilight Princess's Snow Peak. This dungeon begins with Link taking a makeshift snowboard down the mountainside. Inside the mansion, by far one of the coziest dungeons Link has ever explored in terms of atmosphere, your quest is to claim a mirror shard while helping out a Yeti couple that resides there. Battling through a horde of elemental ice creatures, Link is rewarded several times over. You can go full Olive Garden and get unlimited soup, or crash through the ice with the dungeon's ridiculous but amazing ball and chain unlockable item. The end boss fight is unique, using the mirrored surface of the ice to plan your escape from attacks, and everything even wraps up with some super sappy power of love stuff that you'd normally see from a holiday movie. Fun dungeon, and definitely one I'm excited to explore again once Twilight Princess HD comes out.
Number 3.
Mount Wario, Mario Kart 8. Throughout this video, we've had lots of various snow races, but the one race to outrace them all comes from Mario Kart 8's incredible Mount Wario. I love this track so much. It's one of the few courses that actually has 3 distinct laps instead of a looping track, and each segment is more intense than the last. First, it's sliding through open ice at the peak of a mountain. Then it's navigating through trees like it's Endor. Can you tell I'm excited for Star Wars? And then you close things out with slalom-style flag checkpoints, complete with a Shy Guy ski lift built around you. The final gliding section allows you to really take in the sights of the Winter Village. Overall, it's just such a breathtaking level, and it's another one that you can add to the pile of I don't know why Wario's name is on the level, but it's freaking awesome list.
Number 2.
Cliffside Slide, Tropical Freeze. Had I made this video in 2013, I probably would have given my favorite winter Donkey Kong level to DK Country's Snow Barrel Blast. A peaceful walk through the snow and pines of Gorilla Glacier until a ferocious snowstorm picks up at the end of the stage. But somewhat recently, Retro went ahead and made the ultimate winter-themed Donkey Kong in Tropical Freeze. While a great majority of Tropical Freeze is covered in ice and a great candidate for this list, my personal favorite is World 6, which brings you back to the land from Donkey Kong Country Returns. But this time, each course is drastically altered by the Ice of the Vikings. 6-6, Cliffside Slide, is my personal favorite, and one of my favorite 2D platforming stages of all time. Not only is this course one of the most beautiful silhouette-style Kong treks, but this level takes you up an avalanche, not down. It's an endless barrage of intense platforming challenges, many requiring your quickest reaction before your obstacles are swept away in the rolling snow. All accompanied by that pounding David Wise-inspired score that makes you thirst for DK Island's revenge. Incredible stuff, and a platforming work of art.
Number 1.
Phendrana Drifts, Metroid. Man, Metroid Prime might be the best game I've ever played when it comes to absorbing you into the game's atmosphere, and Phendrana Drifts is a major reason for it. It has one of the most elegant and calming soundtracks I've ever heard in a video game. Just take it in for a second. As you can see, a huge portion of Phendrana is just exploration. While there are closed areas with major combat zones like the lab, the outside is downright beautiful, full of mostly platforms, snowfall, and local wildlife. Metroid Prime is a game all about taking you to magnificent sci-fi lands and exploring them, and Phendrana is the pinnacle of all of that. Sure, there's monsters and pirates to destroy eventually, but at least for a little while, it sure is great to relax and watch the snow. Whatever you're up to this month, I hope you enjoyed playing through some of these winter picks. If you're stuck inside avoiding the cold, you can check out some of my other top 10 videos right here. You can also click the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen to follow this channel and get alerts when my new releases drop throughout the year. Thanks for watching, and have a great winter.